Hello, my name is Rayan Kassem, pronouns he, him, and I'm based in Beirut, Lebanon, and I used to be the West Asia Regional Director at Youth for Nature. My favorite project at Youth for Nature used to be the Ajial project, and under that was the Ajial podcast, where we hosted a regional podcast to gather the perspectives and demands of young people across the region on nature-based solutions and climate justice. And from that emerged a project about climate justice in the Middle East and North Africa to gather the perspective of youth on climate justice. My favorite learning while working with Youth for Nature was about how to empower young people without being tokenistic, how to provide opportunities and collaborate with youth volunteers across the world without being tokenistic, to really understand what a youth movement really means, collective empowerment of all young people, supporting young people, funding young people, without having a relationship that is extractive to these youth. And I learned how collective empowerment really is the way how we build movements. And I try to have that walk with me throughout other works that I do with UN agencies and with other youth-led organizations, to really ensure that the work with youth is empowered and led by youth, that they don't just have a seat at the table, whether that's at the decision-making space or even at an organizational space, that they get to decide and shape the decisions that are being made and are rewarded for the work that they do. I really hope that the values that Youth for Nature has taught me and has been teaching other young people around the world about being supportive of young people, empowering, learning how to really build a movement, that the empowerment of other people means the empowerment of individuals. I hope that the vision of Youth for Nature continues throughout the next years, focusing on climate justice, but also emerging thematically with the recent trends within the global agendas. I think the focus is going from building capacity, sharing knowledge, to now actually building collaboration with young people, building a movement. Is that all of these relationships have been built for the past 5 years. The capacity has been built. There are a lot of ambassadors at Youth for Nature now who have been trained and who have been supported for the past 5 years. And now it's time to empower them, to give them and allow them the space to excel and to lead the movement. Whereas Youth for Nature would stand around holding those values, those networks together and enabling, having a facilitator role